Now we have Mr. Marbury and Mr. Johnson is going to demonstrate from the fighting stance how to enter in with a shot to take down, showing how to shoot. As Mr. Marbury moves forward, he feints with his left hand, falls down, shoots inside, grabs the lead leg, grabs the back hip, turns. If you notice where he lands in what we call the side mount position. Thank you very much, Jimmy. We have Mr. Marbury and Mr. Johnson demonstrating now a double leg takedown. We just seen a single leg takedown. Now as Mr. Marbury moves forward, he throws a jab, fades, he goes low, grab both legs, turn his hips inside and down. Thank you, sir. As you notice, we showed you now two types of takedowns. We showed you single leg takedown and double leg takedown. Now that the opponent's on the ground, what is your next option? It's to position and control the man. You see Mr. Johnson now, he is in what we call a side mount position. In this position, he begins to control the fighter. As he moves, he's going to switch his body. He controls the hip with his left hand, the side, and the under armpit of the opponent's left arm. He now lays his body chest to chest to stop his opponent from being able to move. He's controlling the hip at all times. Both hands are controlling that hip. But he's preparing now to change position. This is a control position. Now he slides his right leg across and he comes into what we call a full mount. And in the full mount, he controls the opponent's shoulder, neck, and arms by placing his left arm across the opponent's upper part of his chest, placing his right arm onto his bicep and shoulder, keeping the opponent pinned as he prepares to move into another position. As he moves, if you watch, he'll drop his head down low, he slides his hip across, he tucks his left leg in tight, and his hips close to his opponent, not leaving any space. Each one of these techniques that you have witnessed are techniques to control your man. You're always moving when on top to find control position that you might subdue and submit your opponent. Thank you. Okay, we've seen how we get to the ground and what happens when you get to the ground. But we showed you the offensive part. Now it's important to understand the defensive part. For every offense, there's a defense. So as we see here, again, Mr. Johnson is demonstrating he's in the side mount. We have him extended with his arms up so you can see and understand what we're trying to convey here. What you see, it looks like a table, and you're underneath that table. Mr. Marbury is going to do what we call shrimping. He's going to show you how to get out and change the position of your opponent. As he begins to move, you'll notice that he moves his hips away from the body. He rolls into his opponent, pushing his hip back, pushing off his opponent's leg. He slides one leg under. He then pops it down, brings his other leg up, sweeps the opponent's arms, wraps that arm, and if you notice, now he's in what we call full guard. He's in control and he's guarded. Now the opponent that's on top has to work in order to get free. The next position that we'll see is how he moves from when his opponent is in full mount. So we'll watch Mr. Johnson as he moves to full mount position. Full mount, now you remember the table? Here we see the table again. But if you watch closely, you'll watch Mr. Marbury's hands. His hands move forward toward the hip and thigh. He pushes himself away, pushes his butt out, shrimps up, knee up, pops out the other way, knee up. Then he grabs, sweeps the arms, again wraps, pull his opponent down. Again, he's in full guard. This is how you defend against the side mount and full mount in MMA. Thank you very much.